judgment was delivered in the context of Ramakrishna Mission running to the Supreme Court saying, I'm a minority institution. I'm not a part of mainstream Hinduism. Therefore, please recognize me as a minority institution, as a non-Hindu institution. They did so because they wanted to avoid the torture of the communist government in West Bengal, which was going after Hindu institutions. And therefore, they wanted the protection of minorityism, and that's why they went for this declaration in the first place. Now, as part of the discussion in the judgment on this particular issue, this line figures in the discussion where the court is asking itself whether the term religion can be strictly applied to Hinduism or not. Is the word dharma the same as religion? Is the question that the court was asking itself. And it came out to the conclusion that the concept of religion as we understand it today is a notion imported from Judeo-Abrahamic traditions, which are very different from what we think of dharma here. As far as we are concerned, as far as the Indic identity is concerned, we have never deemed it fit to give our way of life a bracket of a certain religion until we were forced to take up this identity. Therefore, the Supreme Court, when it says that Hinduism is a way of life, did not take away the status of Hinduism as a faith. It was only meant to say that Hinduism as a faith is not the same as any other religion. However, under Article 26, where it speaks of rights of religious denominations of the Constitution, all Hindu communities or all Hindu denominations are treated as religious denominations for the purposes of Article 26. Assuming that Hinduism were not at all a faith, or it were not at all a religion, and it was only a way of life, it would mean that all rights available to religion and religious institutions would not be available to Hindus at all. Therefore, anyone who says that the Supreme Court itself has said that Hinduism is not a religion and is a mere way of life is lying to himself or is lying to others, knowing fully well that's not what the Supreme Court said. Otherwise, let's look at it this way. You don't have rights under Article 25 because yours is not a religion in the first place, it's just a way of life. Your religious institutions don't have the right to run their own administration because, first of all, they don't represent a religion in the first place. So that's not right. That was a statement made only to distinguish Hinduism from other faiths.